Well, hello, people. Welcome back to another episode of Space Astronomy with me, your favorite monk is Smashkeys. Welcome back. Let's change our hat. We haven't changed our hat in a long time. Can you, can we see me? Can we actually see my ponytail? Well, there, you can kind of, there's gotta be a way to friggin', how about here? Oh, that was it. There we go. And no, you can't. Well, that is stupid. Welcome back to Space Astronomy, where we last left off. We were waiting on titanium. I've been doing other things. I can't remember what I was doing over here. Oh, right, snowballs. I'll get to that in a second. Do I have my magnet on? Good. Let's put our stuff on. I died last episode messing around. Well, did I die last episode or right after last episode? I don't really remember. I don't think it was on camera. I put this in the charger to charge and then forgot about it. Went to the wither grinder to get some power, like to mess around with the power. And then I immediately died. It said smash keys exploded. And then when I went and got my stuff, I couldn't find my chest piece. I'm like, oh no, my chest piece was broken. So I've been spending like 20 bajillion years trying to remake the jet plates. And then I was like, oh, I went to charge up one of the pieces, and I'm like, oh, it's already charged. So we should have some titanium, and I think I have a whole bunch of titanium already ready to go somewhere else. Let's go on. And that's it. Perfect. That's good enough. So I was in the process of trying to decompose stuff to get H2O, so I can make snowballs. Because really, what I want is snow blocks. And you get that from making snowballs, you know. Snowballs is probably the easiest. That's actually why where are you guys? I know you're here. Where are you? You can kind of see on the mini-map, if I can zoom in a little bit, there's snowmen wandering around my base. They escaped. So I'm trying to kill them. But what I was in the process of doing was, you know, the setup where you have a snowman standing in the center of 4 blocks and then it turns it to snow and then you can shovel it real quick? Well, I was going to try to automate that with, say, block breakers or annihilation planes or really anything that'll pick up a block. Doesn't work for some reason. Maybe it's the biome I'm in, maybe it's because the snowmen that can't see the sky. But snowmen don't leave a snow trail for me, and that's not cool. So what I did do I have, how come all my stuff, bag of tools, bag of bags, ender pouch, sword. Oh, there it is, right there. Snow machine. Ow, every time. So we got a snowman soul shard up there. It's maxed out. Easiest way, build a bunch of snowmen, kill them with your maxed out soul sword. So you're getting like 4 souls per kill. And then all you have to do is make one and you can spawn it. Just in the vanilla grinder, remember? I mean the vanilla grinder. In the MFR grinder. You burn up some essence. You get a bunch of these bad boys spawning. And then you can spawn them up and then you can soul them up. Easy peasy. So they're just dropping down there, immediately getting killed. And it's getting sucked up. Dumped into this chest. We have a whole bunch of snow golem soul aspects. That was not something that I originally planned for. But the rest are going in here into the compacting drawer. The moment it gets 4 snowballs, it gets a snow block. That's pulling out. Deep storage unit. 29,000 snow blocks. And then that's getting dumped into an ender chest that I'm using. Probably wondering, hey, Smash Keys, why do you need so many snow blocks? Well, remember a couple episodes ago, I said, well, maybe it was last episode. I told you I was trying to build the principal office from Reboot. Well, I don't have enough marble. I think basically what it says in here is what I have. I think I have like maybe 18,000, maybe 20,000 marble, which sounds like a lot until you're trying to build a giant sphere. I think the sphere is like 128 blocks by 128 blocks. I think I can make it smaller. There's no reason it has to be that big. But I think altogether it's like going to be like 80,000-ish. Maybe less, maybe 40,000. 40,000 blocks. And another thing. I was building it up. So here's what I do. Let me... I have a building tool. No, that's the big building tool. I want a smaller one. Enhanced building guide. That's a big one as well. Let's just make another one. But bam. And then we need a lever. So how I've been building all sorts of stuff is you take the building tool, right? It's the enhanced building guide. And I've been kind of cheating. Little bit cheat. Okay. So you find... Get out of here. So you find what you want. It's normally... Oh, is it night? Oh. So you can change it. Planes mode. I want sphere mode. You can go like this. Bam. And you can rotate it around however you want, right? But if you notice, it's originating on this block. So let's make it smaller. Let's make it a 6x6 sphere. So we need to pull in the sides. You can kind of see down there in chat. And I think it's these two sides now that are... And this side? There. So it's a 6x6 sphere. But you can kind of tell it's... it's a 13x13 because it's... Ow. You guys, please. I'm trying to have a show. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 13, right? Which is completely fine. Having a 13x13. But what if you want a 14x14? You know, like say, because I like to build perfectly and I want a center point that's centered on 4, not 1. So you'd think you just push out this side 1 and push out that side by 1, right? And then that's centered on 2. Kind of, but not really. Like, look. Now it's like, it gets all weird sometimes. So what I've been doing, what I did, and then when this is like this, you can have whatever block you want, and you can right click. Just find a corner. Bam, 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 bam. And it fills it in for you, right? That's how I built part of the base really easy. Problem with that is, well, there's no problem with that. That's what I was using the snow for. I started to do it with marble. So there's two things. You can build a sphere like that, and then what happens is you find the corner that you like the most, you know? Because it's like it builds the circle how it wants to build the circle, which looks nice. From like it's bang on. Like if you do it fine, but if you try to push out the sides to make it even, it never works right. So whoever this mod developer is for Open Blocks, I'm gonna maybe tweet him or her and be like, hey, could you change the enhanced building guide to maybe do a 2x2 or even a 4x4? Because you know that's nice. I like that, like different modes. But anyway, so once you build the circle, you find the corner. Like if you put it in the chunk, you find the corner that you're like, this is the perfect sphere that I want, right? It's centered on 2, perfect. So you place down some builder markers from Forestry or Buildcraft, whatever. You take a blueprint of it, and then you go and build it. You quarry it all up, get rid of these 3 corners and this 4th corner probably, and then you just use the Buildcraft and you build it up. And it works. It works beautifully. So then I was like, I'll do that with snow. So I build this big sphere. I use the enhanced building guide, the giant one. I used a GDG click machine, you know, a key binding or whatever. So it just goes like, so it clicks like 30 times. So it clicks much faster. I put a little rubber band on the mouse and I leave. And then it's just sitting there every once in a while. I come back, I dump a whole bunch of snow on the ground for me, and I just sit there and I just keep clicking. And it's beautiful. It makes this giant sphere. Then I go to blueprint it. I'm like, this is the corner I want. Go to blueprint it. Blueprint's fine. Go to build it. And it's like, oh yeah, the Buildcraft blueprint, the Buildcraft architect table doesn't recognize snow. So now I have the quarry. You can actually kind of see maybe. Oh, you can't see from here. I have I have a quarry getting rid of all the snow because guess what? Vein miner. Oh, also vein miner's in this. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Kind of see it from here. So now I have a quarry just quarrying up this big snow sphere because it's not going to work. The only thing I can think of, because I want to make it out of snow. I'd prefer marble, but snow looks fine. Snow looks beautiful. The only thing I can think of is I'm going to either A, build the sphere out of something like stone, then get the corner that I want, because this is exactly how big a Buildcraft blueprint will do. Get it out of stone, copy it, make a giant sphere out of stone, the perfect sphere, and then use the resonant exchanger that exchanges a 9x9 blocks to something else, you know? Okay, actually, no. You know what? Let's double check real quick to see if it even does it. So this bit me in the butt before. Yeah, see, it doesn't recognize snow, so I can't do it. You know, the only thing I could probably think of then is to, in the same way, okay, that this does it in a certain way, I'll shift click, bam, it'll make a sphere centered on one, okay, then I'll move it over one block right here, then it'll make the exact same sphere centered on one, but because I moved it over, it'll push out the side, it'll push out the side by one, and then it'll fill in this side by one, move it here, push out the side, fill it in, again here. So then what'll happen is it'll still, from the inside, look like a good sphere, maybe even do a top and bottom. From the inside, it'll look like a good sphere. From the outside, it'll look like a good sphere. And then the walls will just be thicker in some places. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But the problem with the principal office is it's not a perfect sphere. It looks like a perfect sphere. Just a little demonstration. The principal office kind of looks like this, right? Like, as you would do a sphere. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Demonstration purposes only, sir. There we go. So it looks like that, right? But then a chunk of it is removed, and then it looks like it's moved up one. That's all it looks like. It looks like the entire sphere, somebody came and cut a slice out of it and moved this slice up. So my thing is it's going to be a gap of 16, and then I just want that part of that curved part of the sphere of that 16 to just be placed up 16 higher and continue on. So that chunk is going to be super thick. But I think it'll look nice. Problem with that, I can't do that with snow. So maybe I'll do this sphere block thing. Do this exact same method, but then once it gets up to a certain level, stop. Like, once it gets up to a certain level, you can kind of see it. Once it gets up to a certain level, I'll be like, okay. And then swap over and do it out of stone or cobblestone or whatever until, again, it gets up to a certain level. Then stop. And then do it again with snow. And then when I move it over, do the exact same thing. Snow, bam, stop, cobblestone, bam, stop, snow. Then do that 4 times. Then I'll have this 16 high strip of cobblestone that the builder will recognize, maybe? Maybe I'll double check before I start committing to that. Then move the cobblestone up. Set it to not, because you can set the architect table to build but not excavate. So then it'll, wherever there's no blocks and the cobble can go, it'll fill in the cobble. And then I'll just run around with blocks of snow and just by hand break the cobble, put in snow, break the cobble, put in snow. And then we'll have this giant sphere. And then I need to put a little sphere at the top. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put the little sphere at world height, as high as I can. Put the big sphere above it. It's actually more like that. Big sphere like that. And then it'll look really good. And then I'll do the little wedges. And that'll be our base. And then we'll have the cylinder going all the way down to bedrock. And the lasers through it. And then we'll finally get out of our... Because essentially this is our starting base, right? We went from hovel to base to end base. Because I don't think... Yeah, because that's going to be more than enough room to build anything we ever needed. But with all this titanium... Come on, let's go fly back inside. With all this titanium... We can probably build a tier whatever rocket, I think, right? Where are you? Do we, I think I threw some titanium through here. Yeah, so then we have enough titanium. I think we're good to go. So let's just type in tier 4 rocket. Okay. Okay, what do we need? We need a nose cone. Heavy duty plate tier 4. Okay. How make heavy duty plate? So we need titanium heavy duty plate tier 3. Heavy. Okay. How do we make heavy duty plate tier 2? Okay, well, let's grab our titanium, because I know we're probably going to need it. That's not nearly as much as I thought we had. Heavy duty. Heavy duty. Okay. Tier 2, tier 3, tier 1. Okay, so we have a bunch of tier 1. We have a bunch of tier 2. Tier 3 is tier 2. Okay, so let's grab the tier 2. Alright, let's count. Tier 4 rocket. Come on. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 13. 13. What's 13 plus, what is that, 16? 13 plus 16 is 19, 29. 29. 30, 31, 32, 33. 34, 35, 36, 37. So we need 37. That doesn't sound like that much, actually. You know what? When we think about it. So let's get some more. We already have, where's the tier 2 at? Where are you? We don't have any. So this is going to make tier 2. No? How make? Oh, meteoric iron. Okay. So we need 37. Meteoric. What? Man, I'm so dumb. Okay. Let's make a couple more. No, let's make the exact amount that we need. Let's none of this getting way ahead of ourselves kind of stuff. So that's going to make tier 2. And then how do we make tier 3 again? I'm so dumb. We need more compressed dash. Okay, we got plenty of dash. If we don't, yeah, like look at that. And I think we have so much more. Literally so much more. In the in our friggin' mining lasers. I think it was like a stack or 2 of just the ore. Are you not gonna? Okay, well, do you, boo. You do you. Okay. So then maybe we'll come right back after I have 39 heavy duty plate tier 3, and then we'll start building. All right, BRB. Oh man, finally. All right. Tier 4 rockets. All right, so we need a nose cone. No, we don't have any. Well, that's probably because we're not. We don't even have enough. How come we don't have heavy tier? Okay, does this thing know how to make? You know what? Let's teach it some stuff. So, tier. Let's at least make it understand tier 2. Heavy duty plate tier 2 is meteoric iron and heavy duty plate tier 1. So, meteoric iron, heavy duty plate tier 1 gets you tier 2. Well, we're gonna have to teach it that. And then like that. Alright, well, maybe we don't go there today. Actually, I can access it from here. This is why I like... There we go. Like that. Bam, we'll teach it that. Because hopefully it'll remember. Okay. So now, how do you do tier 3 again? Tier 3. It's tier 2 with compressed dash. Okay. So we got tier 2. Of course, do we have no tier 2? Tier 2 with compressed dash gets you tier 3. Right? Okay. And then tier 4 is tier 3. So let's make it tier 3 because we need at least one more tier 3. start. No CPUs are available. Is that too much work? Why are you still cooking this up? You weren't able to do it. Why are you still trying to do it? So tier 3. Let's do, you know what? Let's do a couple. Nope. Missing compressed meteoric iron. Let's do that. Tier 3. Let's just do 2 because we need 2. Start. Is that going to work? I think that should work. And then once that's done, we need tier 4, which is tier 3 with titanium. There we go. Sorry about that. Perfect. That's all we need. Nope. We need one more. That would be it. Alright. So I will be right back. Maybe once. Oh. If I can grab this, please let me grab it. I can grab it. I'm so fast. I'm so fast. Oh, gotcha. Perfect. So I guess we'll be back after this is done, I guess. Oh man, this is so stupid compressor. It also doesn't understand a lot of these recipes, so that kind of bothers me. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But we will be maybe right back. Finally. Okay. So now what? Tier 3, tier 4. Tier 4 rocket. We also want chests. So nose cone. Oh, look at that. 1. Tier 4 boosters. 1, 2. Beautiful. Heavy duty rocket fins. Let's do the titanium one because we don't have a whole lot of... Well, maybe we do. What? Plate. Oh, you scared me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why do we have so many? Oh, does it do 2 recipes? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, tier 4. What's going on? It's made from tier 3. So we need like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 16. Next. No. No. We have to go back to the moon. Oh. So bad. Can we go? Okay, how do we do tier 3? Oh, man. That's terrible. Hey, tier 3. Okay, tier 3 is heavy duty plate, compressed dash. Heavy duty plate is meteoric iron. Yeah, we need 16. Oh, that's terrible. We need to go get like 8 more. Oh. Oh. But you know what? That means we're going to do space travel next episode. So tune in tomorrow when hopefully I go and quickly go get a couple things of meteoric iron. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that real quick right now. But tune in tomorrow. This has been Space Astronomy. I've been your favorite monkey Smash Keys, and you have a nice day.